feels like rendezvous. You know what to do. Keep your love for me on.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what these jazz hands are. But today I'm gonna be doing how I tweeze my eyebrows. I don't let people touch my eyebrows. I don't know, I'm very like finicky when it comes to like the hair in my head and then also my eyebrows. Like, I know it's hair and I know it'll grow back, but I feel like I've been burned one too many times by like people who messed my hair up or like took half my eyebrow off, that like I don't let people touch my eyebrows. So the last time I let someone touch my eyebrows was my eyelash lady, and that was, I believe, a year ago, and she took half of my eyebrow off. And that was because I couldn't find my tweezers. And she was coming, so I was like, oh, just tweeze, like just wax them a little, and she took half my eyebrow off. So I don't really let anyone touch my eyebrows, but I feel like tweezing your eyebrows is super, super easy as long as you kind of like know what to look for and follow your shape. So a couple things you're gonna need are a pair of tweezers. These ones are by Tweezerman. These are really, really good. They're just your slanted tip tweezer. I really recommend, if you are gonna do your own eyebrows, to get a really good pair of tweezers, because you don't want like a cheapy pair like the ones from like the Dollar Tree, or like even like I have a pair like this that I put my eyelashes on with, and these are by Revlon, and they're just, I don't know, you can just feel a difference. Like, these are a little bit harder to squeeze and they're not as precise. So when you go and try to pluck your eyebrow, it's like you accidentally get your skin, you can nick yourself, make yourself bleed, pinch your skin. Like, trust me, I've done it a million times. So definitely invest in a good pair of tweezers. I think these were $20. I think I got these from either Target or Sephora, but Tweezerman's kind of sold everywhere. So we're gonna use tweezers. I'm also gonna use a spoolie of some kind just to brush my hairs and make sure I'm not missing anything. And then I also use like a facial hair wand brush. What's this called? Shaver? Razor. A facial razor. This one is motorized, so it's like an electric razor. But it's just like a small little face razor. I will use this for the tops of my eyebrows and like any extra hairs that are like over here or around here. I also use this to shave like my upper lip and if I want to take any of the peach fuzz off my face. But we're just focusing on eyebrows today, so yeah, let me just get started. I'm gonna zoom you guys all the way in. So as you can see, I have not tweezed my eyebrow in quite some time. You can see all of these little hairs underneath. The top needs to be done, the sides need to be done, and just cleaned up a little bit. But you can also see that my eyebrow follows a natural shape. So you can see where my arch is and where the tail should be. And all this underneath is what you're gonna wanna pluck away. If you're starting from a brand new, like bushy eyebrow, they have the trick where you want your eyebrow to start. So right here, and then you could do diagonal from your nose, and that's where your arch should be, which is right here, and then your tail, which would be like right here for me. I just naturally do not get hair in this area, so I always fill it in. But that's generally the rule. So the tip of your nostril, and then diagonal for your arch, and then all the way over is where your tail should end. Okay, let's get to tweezing. You just wanna literally pluck, and you wanna try to get as close to the root of the hair as possible. I typically like to use a mirror that kind of zooms you all the way in, like a magnifying mirror, because it's kind of hard to get the hair if you're not up close on it. I couldn't figure out a way to put my mirror up without you guys getting blocked, like the view, so let's hope that you do an okay job. Okay, so now that the bottom is basically cleaned up, of course there's still gonna be like a little bit of hairs that you can't exactly get with your tweezer. Mine are a little bit old and I should probably replace them so they have their like sharpness and are able to get all the hairs out. But you can see that the top of my eyebrow still needs some work. You can see all those hairs that are out of place all around. So that's where the little razor comes into play. Very carefully. And we'll get any of the extra hairs. So that's one eyebrow. That's all I do. And then I can see like there's a couple extra little hairs here. Actually, no, they're gone. They're just little like leftovers. I'm gonna move on to the other eyebrow now. So these are my finished eyebrows. Remember, the eyebrows never are supposed to look like twins, or I mean, you can get them as close as possible, but they're never gonna look exactly the same. There's a saying that your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters, so there is a little difference in both of them. However, I'm pretty happy with them. So I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and then I'll show you how I fill them in. So my makeup is on, however, I did leave my eyebrows undone. And to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. However, it's gonna look much better. So what I use to do my eyebrows are eyebrow powders by the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. This is what it looks like. It has 3 shades in it, a dark one, a neutral one, and a warm toned one. And then I also use the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks clear brow gel to set everything. In the Brow Gal brush to do that. So I typically do this in every single Get Ready With Me if you've seen one of those before, but I am gonna do it again just to show you guys. So what I do is I use the dark brown powder, get a little bit on my brush, and then I will start at the bottom of my eyebrow right here and kind of just like work the product into my eyebrow, bringing it up to the top. I'll get a little bit more. And then just kind of work it in wherever I feel is sparse. And I like to extend my tail. I really don't use a lot of product in them. I like them to look natural yet defined. So I don't like to do too heavy, to make my eyebrows look too heavy. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the middle shade, which is the neutral shade, for the front of the brow and make little brow-like strokes right at the front. And then fill in any other areas. Like this, I can see a little bit of a bald spot, so I'm just gonna fill it in. And that's my eyebrow. Very, very quick, very easy, it still looks natural. I'll take my brow gel and brush the hairs up in the front. That's how I like it. And then brush them into place. And that's my eyebrow. Very, very natural, very simple, yet I like it. And you can't really tell a big difference from the eyebrow that has no product in it and the one that does. It just looks a little bit more finished, and that's what I like about it. So let me do this one. Okay, and those are my eyebrows done. It literally probably took me about 2 minutes to fill them in completely and be done with them. This is how I like to wear my eyebrows, very natural but still defined. All right guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something if you're a beginner at doing your eyebrows or just needed a couple new tricks or to see how I get my eyebrows done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.